I always had a fear something was going to happen to him while he was on the field. And I don't know what I would do if either of my parents died. I couldn't do that.
I think I'm lucky to have him right now. You know, most people don't survive that. If that AED wasn't there, I don't think he would be here.
Lee Health Sports Complex, the home of the Minnesota Twins spring training facility. It also houses the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles. It's an open parks facility. Every fall and also spring, we have the Roy Hobbs. It's a senior baseball tournament that Lee County hosts through our partners in sports development. In this particular incident, we had Keenan, who I believe was pitching, in the event and went into cardiac arrest.
I got a phone call and a gentleman said, I'm with the Lansing Blue Jays. And then it started clicking. And I says, wait, my husband's at the game, what happened? He says, well, he collapsed on the field. They had to use the AED machine. They had to shock him twice. And about 10 minutes later, we went to the hospital. I kept thinking, God, I'm not ready for him to be gone. I can't, I'm selfish. We need him, not just me, we, all of us.
My name is Tony Nazzaro. I am the security supervisor here for the Minnesota Twins spring training and the Fort Myers Mighty Muscle. It was early in the morning before the first game. There were guys on the practice field just tossing the ball around, kind of, warming up, loosening up. And I heard somebody yell for a medic. And I turned, I saw Keenan heading to the ground in the arms of a couple other men. I happened to be situated right next to the AED. Grabbed that, my golf cart, headed over to him. Keenan was on the ground. He was pretty unresponsive. Checked his pulse. I didn't feel a pulse. Hooked up the AED first before I did anything. AED immediately recommended a shock. So the AED is all self-explanatory. You pull it out. It's 2 pads. It shows you where to put them. It's so simple to do. We had it all set up within a matter of seconds.
My name's Keenan Brown. I'm from Wyandotte, Michigan. I'm a retired engineer, 64 years old, played baseball all my life. I just went out in the outfield to warm up with our first baseman. Everything's going well, and he threw one that was over my right shoulder, and I really reached and kind of jumped, and midair, just pitch black. And that's all I remember. I remember nothing until waking up and seeing all these people standing around me, and it was...
Implementing the Avive AED, Connect AED into our system was amazing because it allowed us to not only know where the AEDs are, but it allows us to monitor them. Most importantly, allowing us to dispatch the AEDs. It truly makes that AED a powerful tool and actually a usable tool, whereas before, unless you knew exactly where it was, you can't tell anybody where to go get it.
There's technology all around us every single day. And one of the challenges for public safety leaders is to identify the technology that's really going to move the needle. What is going to change cardiac arrest survivability in our community? You can see very easily how this type of technology would really change the game for individuals that want to help somebody in cardiac arrest, whether that is a professional rescuer, whether that is a layperson in a commercial setting, or whether that's somebody in a neighborhood that has one of these devices.
Every single AED unit that I've ever picked up have had different systems. This has been the easiest one I've used so far. It just talked to you, and you didn't even have to push a button. It tells you, we're gonna shock them, stand clear. You yell, stand clear, and it did the shock.
I just love how kind he is and how much he makes us matter the most in his life. He makes it so clear that we're his number one and that he loves us so much.
He's still able to run around with me, come to my softball games, play catch with me, take me places I want to go, and I'm just glad that he can still do that. I love how we get to spend time together. A lot of people don't get to spend time together. There's a lot of people that don't have dads, obviously, but I'm lucky I have one. So as long as I can spend time with him while he's still here, I'm happy.
And we're really grateful that it helped keep him alive. Because it would be really hard going home and not seeing my dad. It'd be really hard.
I got a lot of heroes, but he's one of them up near the top. And that AED came in. That's what did it.